I want to talk to you guys about I'm voting for Trump. All right. So with that being said, I'm realizing that a lot of blacks who've decided to vote for Trump, they're actually being bullied by other blacks because blacks, you know, we have that crab in the bucket mentality where if I'm on the plantation, I want to keep you on the plantation with me, right? So even I noticed during when he first ran and made it for president, Trump was willing to sit and prepare a table for blacks to sit and negotiate terms with him. He was open to negotiate those terms. But liberals, who Malcolm X and Martin Luther King both ended up really despising, liberal Israeli media stopped blacks from sitting at the table and having a conversation with Trump because they used other blacks as pawns to pull us all back onto the plantation. Well, it's a new day, and nobody's pulling us back to no fucking plantation. All right. So here's what I'm talking about. You guys are so afraid, like they've totally fear-mongered with you all. You're so afraid of the 2025 immunity for police officers that you're willing to just drop everything and go run to Biden. Well, let's talk about this right here. Under the Biden administration, police officers right now are still murdering black people, right? What has Biden and Harris done about that? Instead of worrying about a 2025 bill, why not craft? You're the president, and she's the tiebreaker in Congress right now. So why not craft legislation to circumvent, because Biden has the power to do this right here, right now. Instead of waiting on some 2025 fear-mongering bill, you are in office right now. What are you doing? Here's what you're doing. You done took all of our taxpayers' money and you've put it in Ukraine and in Israel. And right in front of our face, when the country has had the most devastating hurricane, known just like one of the most devastating hurricanes, we still don't know how many people are missing and deceased. FEMA has nothing for those people. FEMA has lied and went back and forth. Nothing. The Biden administration, Kamala Harris is out campaigning. You've literally turned your back on those people and was like, fuck you, kiss my ass, is what you're saying to those people. That's exactly what you're saying to those people. Last week, Biden sent, what, $5 billion into Israel in the form of weapons? You know, you could sell those weapons and use that money for those people, right? The people in North Carolina and Tennessee. You do know that, right? Right? Okay, so let's talk about the immunity bill that all of the blacks are afraid of. First of all, Biden has been in the black community for 60 years. Biden created the first bill to lock all black men up. I'm talking millions of black men have been filtered through the prison system as a result of Biden. And you guys are running around here talking about the Central Park 5? Like you're upset because Trump put money or advertisement behind the Central Park 5? But you're not upset that Biden has used the last 60 years to incarcerate your brothers, your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your nieces and your nephews, your children. You don't have a problem with that? Wait, help me understand this right here. So you see how right now they got Trump painted as the most hated and the most feared and the most scared, the most frightening man in America? Do you know that this same Israeli media did this right here to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X in the 1960s? Malcolm X and Martin Luther King had never killed anybody. And they died and had never killed anybody. But they were the most feared men in America, not the KKK. But Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were the two most feared men in America. Why? Because of what they spoke, the knowledge that they dropped on us. And right now, Trump, I compare him to those men because Trump is receiving the same kind of injustice. This man has never, first of all, he's not a wartime president. He's never gone to war. And I doubt if he ever will go to war. Trump has no blood on his hand. Biden, since he's been in office right now, 4 years, he and Kamala Harris, they have murdered, unalived, up to 20,000 or more children. I thought America was a Christian nation. Half, all of you Christians, you liberal Christians, you're running out there to go vote for a man who just murdered, unalived, 20,000 children. Where is your humanity? Trump ain't murdered 20,000 people. Why do I need to be afraid of him? I'm more afraid of you guys who voted for Biden, who voted for Kamala Harris now. I'm more afraid for myself now. What is wrong with you people? Think. You're going down the road exactly that they want you to go down. You're pulling on strings exactly the way they want you to pull on strings, because those are the strings they've been pulling on you. We live in some very, very sad times, and I'm sorry. The public schools have failed a lot of you guys. Your public education has been shit. Okay? So if Trump is talking about doing shit with public education, anything is better than what we have right now. None of you people can think outside of the box. None of you people can think critically. None of you people can think for yourselves. How can you hate a man who you're like vote blue no matter who, and the something of two evils? Wait a minute. So Trump put money behind the Central Park Five, and Biden incarcerated for the last 30 to 40 years your entire black community? But you got more of a problem with Trump? Help me understand the logic behind this, people. Help me understand your logic. I'm voting for Trump. And anybody don't like it, you can kiss. You can kiss. I'm not going to invite you to kiss mine, though, because I know you want to. So I'm not even going to put myself out there like that. But you can kiss somebody's ass, but it ain't going to be mine.